Nestlings were growing day by day, and the mother birds kept feeding them very often. Their frequent movements into the nest had loosened the fibers near the mouth and had become little bigger. We knew any day the nestlings could fly off from the nest. One day, we saw both the birds sitting on the electric wire outside near our gate. We also noticed some movements near the nest. Something was going to happen. We became anxious. I had a close look around the nest, and to my surprise, I found the nestlings sitting on the branches of the bushy plant. Apparently, nestlings were all set to make their maiden flight. We didn't want to disturb their movements with our presence, so we kept away from the scene. We decided to monitor their movements from the window of our house. When I looked at the bush, the nest was found missing from its place. Suddenly I came out and I saw the nest lying in front of the bush. It looked as if, due to the movements of the birds, the nest must have fallen onto the ground. I took a close look at the nest, its size, shape, and materials used for building the nest. I was really shocked. How could these small pair of birds build such a nest? It is really a mystery of creation. I also found some white dry stuff lying near the fallen nest. It could be the excreta of the nestlings from the day they were born till they flew off from their nest. Generally, we had seen other birds like red-whiskered bulbuls and house crows who used to build their nest in our house garden and on our mango tree, eating up the excreta of the nestlings and had kept their nest very clean all the time. I became anxious to study the nest in detail. As you can see, the nest is in the shape of a hollow ball of about 8 inches outside and about 5 to 6 inches internal diameter. The birds had used big dried leaves of the same bushy plant for building the outer layer and had placed them in a zigzag manner to get good bonding. Then they had used coarse fiber to build the immediate inner layer, and finally they had used fine fiber material for the innermost layer. Further, the shape and the size of the mouth of the nest and the way they had placed nest building material crisscrossed to obtain the shape and strength was also quite a mystery. In a way, the nest looked to be really a good piece of engineering work by these two small birds. How could they do that? I kept wondering. Where did they get the knowledge and expertise for this? Truly, the nest was a mystery of creation.